So the latest Barna research shows that syncretism is supposedly the number one worldview in the United States right now. This hodgepodge of different belief systems coming together, and of course, with what you and I do as far as our focus on Islam and our ministries, this brings up the subject of Chrislam. So I wondered if you could just make a few comments on this topic.
Yeah, look, when it comes to syncretism, the idea of all religions being the same, at their core or something like that, I think there can be two reasons for that. One is that a lot of people may not even be that interested in their own faith, and so they just want everyone just to get along, and they feel that the way of getting along is just to say everything's the same. And so that way you don't really have to think about it. You just say they're all the same, you've got your religion, I've got mine, and so that's how they go. Well, that's not true. The religions are different, and as Christians, we're meant to be presenting the distinctiveness of Jesus and how Jesus is unique. And he's not just one among many religious figures, but he brings a unique revelation of God and the salvation of God in a way that the other religions don't even claim to bring. Even if you take those religions on their own terms, they don't claim to be bringing what Jesus brings. And so it's just not really genuine or honest to say that all religions are the same. Now, the second reason why you might have syncretism is that religions like Islam, if you look at how they treat Christians and non-Muslims when the Muslims are the majority, you've probably seen that it's quite harsh, right? If you go and look at the Christians of the Middle East, it's been very difficult for them since the Islamic invasions. But when Muslims are a minority in Western countries, that they very often have a different message, and they'll say, "Oh, we're all the same," and where it's all just the religion of peace. And so there's that syncretistic view of the way that Muslims present themselves to us, and that's so that you don't really know what they've done to our Christian brothers and sisters, and it just allows them to establish themselves, and in the long term establish themselves in our country. So they're the two reasons that I can think of for syncretism. And of course, with that last one, I'd want to say, again, it's just not honest. If Muslims are saying, oh, it's a religion of peace and everything, you've just got to look at what the Quran teaches and Islamic history and the way they've treated and abused Christians. And we need to be honest about that. So syncretism is not the way forward for either reason.